I have finally managed to secure Mavericks for this Explore that was suggested to me in December last year. I received an anonymous emailer saying, why don't you guys go have a look at the Mooney Bridge lookout. It's been closed for a long time, so that's our first pit stop for today. We're just heading down what's affectionately known as the Big Dipper. See if we can get a few pictures and film at the same time. Sorry about that sun. So we must be heading east, even though we're heading north. But this bridge is an east-west running bridge, a bit like the train tunnels that we've been exploring with Mavericks. Yeah. Got some nice bits. Have you got many cars behind you? Because we're going to have to pull off here. They're a fair way back. Now, if there's any coppers down here, Mavericks, just open your bonnet and tell them we heard a rattle in the engine. That's where the mega cave is over there. Mooney Creek below us. And we are going to pull up just on the left-hand side here and have a look at these big green gates, or black gates. There you go. So there is a shed there. I don't know what that was used for. I'd like to take a few pictures of your vehicle. So there's no signs at all saying no entry. There's no security signs. These locks that are just over here don't look like they've been open for a long time. We're going to come down from up there. I don't think you could climb this. You probably could. You could probably get up from there. I reckon I could get around there and come down. You see how faded that fencing sign is. So someone's very interested to know what remains of the old lookout down here. Closed in the early 2000s. That's what the Mooney Bridge looks like. And we're going to head up here, take the Gosford exit, then the old Pacific Highway, and we're going to park up at something called the Slab. It's a landmark on Google Maps where motorcyclists stop and have a break when they're cruising along the old Pacific Highway there. We just thought we'd take a few pictures and some video of what the entry looks like down here. It's about 7 o'clock, 30 degrees today. Some rubbish caught up the top there as well. It's about 400 metres down from the old Pacific Highway down this mountain. It looks like it peters out down here, so we shouldn't have any problems getting in. So there's the overpass up there. We're just going to park to the left-hand side of that up the top there. This sun is playing havoc. Mavericks did spot somewhere on the underside of that fence where you could get on your belly or your back and get on under. So if anyone's interested in doing it the quick way, you could pull up there, open your bonnet, slide in underneath the fence and have a quick look around. But after this video, you'll be able to tell if there's anything worthwhile checking out. There might not be anything there, so it might not be worthwhile doing that. There's the old sign there. Australian Reptile Park, and Plotty the dinosaur which is a landmark that I went to in 2017 for a bit of reconnaissance. Now we're going to go check something out right now. We're not going to tell you what it is, but if all goes well in the future and someone vacates his property, we may pop in there for a bit of a visit. We were just about to park at the slab there to start the walk down to the Mooney lookout, but there was a number of motorbike riders there having a rest. So we're going to go for a bit of a drive down under the bridge, which is just down on the old Pacific Highway here. And then when we come back up, see if there's some free parking and walk on down. Shouldn't take us too long to get down to the lookout, and looks to be quite a lot of tree coverage in there, so we should be in shade most of the way. We have detected 5A down here somewhere, but we have not seen any cars or motorbikes hiding in the bush. So we're coming up to the old Mooney Bridge, Mooney Creek Bridge, and just past it on your right, Mavericks, you have got where you have to turn right. So down Carrill Road here. Watch the cars coming around that bend. They are flying. All right. And this is the start of the Great North Walk. Yeah. This is where me and Bill last year did the dam, the Mooney Creek Dam. And I forget what the other one was that we did. It was like a waterfall cascades, Mooney Creek waterfall and cascades, to be honest. So you've never been under here?
No. Never been in.
I haven't checked my phone to see if Doc called me. I should really check it. Is he going to turn up later on? Has he called you or not?
No, it's a message. I'll check it out.
No.
The houseboat just sitting there.
Yeah, no. We took plenty of pictures of that last year.
Yeah,
There's the Mooney Creek Bridge. That's the official name. Mooney Creek Bridge. So down here where it splays into two, take the right hand side. I've been under the bridge once in a car. That was with Doc and Jack way back in 2019. Should we get some pictures from down here of it as well? I think we should.
What a bridge. Bloody hell.
It's got a nice long span, so you've got to take the right hand side. What does it say? No through road? Yeah, no through road. Excuse the camera work. That's better. Oh, we've got something down here. Campus. Ooh.
Really?
What? Didn't like it?
I'm just going to go forward drive. I don't know how deep this is.
Oh, okay. Well, those guys got in. That was pretty deep. Oh. Now, it reminds me of all the camping trips.
That's the camera.
It's down here. I want to take a picture. So there is no more going under the Mooney Creek here because it's private property. Trespassers will be used as crab bait. So that's where the lookout is, up there somewhere. Look at all the trees that have grown. So we're going to be coming down that mountain on that side, on the eastern side / northern side of the Mooney Creek Bridge. So I've got, oh shit. So I've got that video of me and Doc underneath that bridge, so that's somewhere else you can't film now, from back in the day. I think you can head out to the right here. Or did we pass that?
Oh,
Yeah, you can. You can head out to the right here. And that way you don't have to go through the puddle. Alright, well that was short-lived. We thought we were going to drive on up a
What's
fair...
the end of this road?
It just comes to a dead end. It's the start of the Great North Walk. Let's go see if we can find some parking up there at the Slab. Just about to make our way down, and this here is what's known as the Slab. It's where all the motorcyclists stop and have a break. If you look at the reviews, the landmark on Google Maps, some of the reviews mention all the stickers along here. That's an old one. That's from the 90s. Coast Rock Rocks Kingcumber. Do you remember?
And before you ask,
Yeah.
yes, I've got photos of the stickers.
I know you did, because I was looking at you. Are you going to come down to the gate after when we finished or not?
Okay, no.
Okay.
I'll look at the gate. What for? Just to look at the gate.
I just want to see how far down it goes. Shooting in outdoors, caliber country.
I'll drop you down there.
There's a couple of little locks there, Mavericks.
I've got some new wiper blades for your car, good.
The Flex Blade.
Yeah. Right, let's go.
Let's go. All right, start walking down. Find me the track, Mav. So we've got plenty of Penrite stickers. Most of them are motorcycle stickers. I love Central Coast. Rare Spares, Western Oil, Champion. I'm wondering how many people have done Mooney Creek lookout from here. We're going to find out. We're going to see what's down there. Wouldn't it be great if there's a path all the way down? So far, so good. It was cleared for some reason back in the day. I don't think it had anything to do with the lookout. Okay, where do you reckon? Straight down or straight forward? Yeah, there's a path that heads straight down through there. I think we'll just keep on going through the trees until we can see. There's the bridge there. Okay, so we've got to keep on going through a little bit further.
Where's the bridge, is that?
Just through the trees there. Can't you see the cars going through? This is all trial and error. Just trying to find our own track down.
That's actually what does recon now. Trial and error.
Trial and error.
No research.
No, I've done the research to know what...
Of course, see what we can find.
Well, we did the research to see where we had to come down. What do you reckon? Down there? Or are we working on further down? It's nice and cool down there. Maybe go down a little bit further. So we're closer to the bridge.
See what we can see.
We can come up if need be. Alright, so I don't think we can go forward anymore. I think we're going to have to make... Oh! There is a path. Yeah, we'll drop down onto that rock down there, I reckon. You should be able to hear the noise of the Mooney Bridge now. What do you reckon? Down here? Bit of steep terrain. We're going to have to head down though. You want to keep on going that way or? Okay, keep on going. Yeah. We'll keep on going through and see if we can find some clear passage down through here. We've got a fence line in the distance here. Yeah, we might be able to follow the fence line down. We'll see how high it is. I don't think we'll have any problems getting down.
Getting back up.
Yeah. Is that rock below us? Yeah. These boulders were put here for a reason. Why?
As we're coming through there, you see just random bits of concrete as we're walking through.
You reckon was a trail for...
So there was a track originally
that drove down here?
I don't know if it's the service.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it is too. Yeah. Can we get? Yeah, we can get around that fence here. Oh, Mavericks, make a good shot here. I still don't know where that gate goes. Oh yeah, there, look, underneath the bridge. Okay, so there's a gate on either side. There's one there, takes you under, and there's another one here. So we now know where it takes you under. Can't really see the bridge from here, so what do you reckon? Make it down. I just think we'll work our way down.
Back to where you said originally to go down, because that looked like there was
I think we'll just get down here and just work our way. Yeah, we'll just hug the thing. There's enough trees here to grab onto. Hang on, let me see. Oh.
When you get to the rock left, at the bottom there.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Hang on. Otherwise, I'll just see. Be careful of shit like this. I'll just work my way back up through the bush if that's okay. This reminds me of Baronia number 1, going through the bush with the dumped cars. Yeah, come on, have it easy. Yeah, good. Easy peasy. Japanesey squeezy. We're petering out already. There's enough rocks and trees to grab onto. You with me? Yeah. There's enough rocks where you can hug your ass and stuff like that on it. The lower we get, the more we flatten out. So. Look at the big fella coming down the cliff face. Okay, so we're pretty much level with the road now. Just got to work our way through the bush. There's a big drop there. So we're going to have to work our way back. Oh, we got barbed wire here. What's going on? I don't want you coming down. Yeah, there's a big drop, a massive drop. We just got to keep our way working back up. We're not getting down there anyway. I think we'll turn this camera off and find some safe path. Okay, this is proving to be a problem. We have come down one mountain here, and the only way down was the way we came down, and we've got to drop down onto another one. Another cliff line, sorry. So I'm going to head down. Mav's going to wait here just to make sure there is a path heading down. Because we may be able to climb back up there. If not, we're going to have to go back there. I'm going to work my way down. You just sit here for a little bit.
Down you have to go back up again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no,
it's only 20-30 metres below the road level when you get down there.
Well, we'll have a look.
We're level with the road now. There's the road right there.
Yeah.
So you're going down below the road level by 20-30 metres and you're going to climb up the other side.
What do you mean up the other side?
Up the other side of that valley there. What do you think you're going to find at the bottom of the valley?
We're on this side of the valley, though.
I don't know, but what do you think you're going to find when you get down the bottom of the valley? You're already below the road, so we're nowhere near the lookout.
Anyway, let me just go have a quick look. So I'm down in a creek bed here, a fair way down and away from the road. So I may have to climb up now and then down another mountain. I might give Mav a call, get him to wait where he is, and maybe back to the car, and I might have to do this one by myself. Saves us both trudging through the bush. I'm on the other side of the creek now, but I can't veer away too far from the road. Alright, now we start climbing, and then I think it's down again. Ooh. That's where Mav is, all the way up there. So I'm going to give him a call now. I'll just get him to wait up there. I'll see if I can complete this on my... Okay, so I'm down by the guardrail here, following the fence line up. This rock's going to be a little bit too high to climb down, so I'm going to have to head back into the bush, but I'm going to stick with the road for the time being, because that way at least I know I'm close. I'll just do a quick bit of footage from down there and then head back up. Okay, so the gate is just down there. You see how high that mountain goes there? I'm going to work my way around. Hopefully it peters out on the other side. I've just got to remember which way to go back, that's all. So this is the problem with this. It's not just one mountain down to it. You got one mountain down to the creek, then you got an uphill climb, and then you got a downhill climb. And on a 30-degree day, I don't advise anyone doing it. Okay, we may be able to see something around this next bend. Finally managed to get on top of the road here. Now I've just got to find safe passage down. And I think that requires working back into the bush. The gate should be below me. Yeah, the gate's down there. So if I keep on heading this way, the mountain should peter out. I can see those star fencing, so I've just been following the barbed wire and the star fences, and they've brought me here. I can see why no one's done it from this way. It's tiring. I've still got to go back again. Okay, so this is where the fence line ends, and another one starts down there. Okay, so I will follow this fence line back. Oh no, that goes up, see? I might be able to go around that way. Okay, this is looking promising now. Now I'm working my way down. Where's that other star fence that I could see? Star pole fence. Oh, I am buggered. Okay, there it is right there. Fuck, it's still a bit of a climb down. Okay, I can see the big green container. I'm virtually in now. Wait. So they've even got barbed wire down as far as here. It's pretty high all the way up there. I found a little spot here where it looks like it's been cut and people have come in from. I've just got to know or remember to head up the bush from this green container. I'm probably about 20 minutes away from Mav. Up one mountain, down another mountain, and then up another one. Okay, so we are in. I'll go to the gate last just in case I get caught. We've got an open door here. Storage. Got a mag wheel, couple of microwaves, and it's very hot. I might get a picture of this. Looks like I'm going to have to film and photograph everything myself. Alright, let's head on down, walk the circuit, and give you a little bit of story time with Optimus Prime. So it looks like there was two ways here. So it'd be like a turning circle right down the bottom. Hopefully it doesn't go too far. I've been trying to call Mav, but with no luck. Boy, I am tired. No one's been down here for a long time. Okay, so here's the turning circle here. So it doesn't go much further than this. I just hope there's not a track heading down to some sort of lookout, which there probably is. Because there would be parking area here, you would think. I'm not sure we're going to be able to see the bridge at all. So this is what it looks like down here. Just a turning circle. And if there's no brakes in the guardrail, I'm not quite sure where the lookout would have been. We've got an old 44-gallon drum. We've got two of them. So cars must have just parked off to the side here. And this was the lookout, I suppose, straight through there. Yep, and there's no view of it anymore. You're not going to be walking down through there. That's all you can see of the bridge now. Two bins have been left over. And that's it. Well, fellas, there's no use coming down here. For all those forums asking what's down the bottom of Mooney Creek Lookout, absolutely nothing. All you're coming down here for is a turning circle. In the last it closed in 2003, we're talking 23 years, all the trees have grown and you cannot see the Big Dipper. I might do a quick, here we go, we've got a Mav's calling. Mavericks, can you hear me? There's nothing down here. All the trees have overgrown. All there is just a turning circle. Yeah, and you know how I was going down that hill. You come down to a creek, and then you climb just as big as hill again, and then you climb down another hill.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's on the other side of that next ridge.
Yeah, on the other side of the ridge. Yeah. So stay where you are, or if you want to make it back to the car, and just stay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll be another 20 minutes or so. It's going to take me a while to get back.
Yeah, so if you come back the same way you came,
Yep.
you'll see a little trail.
Yep.
Just on that rock where you left me.
Yep.
So come back and you'll see a little bit of trail going up through the bush. That's where the water runs down. So the water runs down.
Yep.
That's actually quite an easy trail. It's probably only 40-50 metres to get up to the track.
Okay, so where you were standing, if you're looking down the hill, on your left or right?
If you're looking down the hill to my left, back towards the freeway.
Back to the freeway. All right, no worries. Thanks for that. Yeah, so just give me half an hour, I'll be back.
Yeah, see you soon.
All right, thanks, mate. Bye-bye. All right, so Mavericks is back in air-conditioned car, and I'm going to do you a bit of story time with Optimus Prime and tell you what this place was all about. And this one here says, Junior Liger Kong, Lua Liger, ETA, or ETA and J, 13th of the first 2001 bulla from the Fijian comrades. So that goes to tell you how old it is down here. Okay, this is what I jotted down. Whew. She's hot. The Mooney Creek Bridge lookout. The lookout was still open in March 2002 when the decision was made to install safety fencing on the Mooney Creek Bridge. Hang on there, I'm just going to take off my glasses. By June of 2004, the RTA had confirmed the lookout would remain closed after it was used as a site office for the fencing works. It closed because of significant traffic hazards, specifically the dangerous merging of vehicles onto the 110-kilometre freeway from a short deceleration lane, making it unsafe for drivers to rejoin traffic. Other contributing factors mentioned include potential overgrowth, safety risks, and according to some users, issues with it being a site for suicides. Well, I've got no idea where you would jump off here to commit suicide. This is not a place for that, so I think that's a furphy. So when you look at this on Google Maps, the landmark, it shows the Hawkesbury River Bridge. I have no idea why when you type in the Mooney Creek Bridge, it shows the Hawkesbury River Bridge. So that one back up there towards Brooklyn is the Hawkesbury River Bridge, the Hawkesbury River Railway Bridge, and it's affectionately known as the Brooklyn Bridge. So yeah, that's it from down on here. And just see if there's anything off to the side here. There may have been once a lookout of the mega cave in the distance there, but again you can't see anything, and Mooney Creek, can't see anything at all. Back in the early 90s, my favourite ever Australian TV show, Police Rescue, which aired on the ABC, I've been watching of late. So if you have a smart TV and you have ABC iView, I suggest if you want to get into exploring and get a little bit of inspiration on abandoned buildings and everything else, I would watch that series that started in 1989 and finished about 1995. I've just gone through season 3, and I believe season 3 to be the best. I'll just give you a couple of notable episodes if you want to just go straight to season 3. The first one is Lifeline, brilliant. Wild Goose Chase, brilliant. On a Roll, brilliant. Prodigal Daughter, The Loaded Boy, Good Buddy, Rush Hour, Speeding, Lift 16, which is absolutely brilliant. Whirlwind, which is fantastic. Cold Snap, love that one because it was up in the Blue Mountains. Double Illusion, and The Last to Know. So if you love your drama and you've got a smart TV, download the app ABC iView, just type in Police Rescue and start from 1989, season 1. There is a pilot that goes for an hour and a half. It's a little bit tedious. It's not a reflection of how good the show was, but start with that one and then work your way through. The cast changed a lot from season 1 to season 2, but season 3, in my opinion, was the best. So I'm just going to look on this guardrail for any more inscriptions, and there is another one here. It's faded. Bruno, Mickey, Stephanie, Theresa and Jewel were all here in 1999, 27th of the 2nd, 1999. So I've got to get a picture of that. And the Fijian family. Okay, there was another inscription there. So that's all you're going to see down here. is old writings on the guardrail. I found a number of cans here that I've just put up on this branch, taken a few pictures of. Some Wild Turkey Red Bull, Furphy Refreshing Ale, and some sort of brew. Capital Brewing Co. Trail Pale Ale. I've left here. I've also had a look on the guardrail to see if there's any more inscriptions, and there is one down here that hasn't faded. There are a lot that are faded. So down here, I think the shade of this tree has preserved this one. Yeah. Glenn and Carolyn and Matthew, 26th of the 12th, 2000. 2001 there, but it's faded. There was some more there, but they're faded. Down here, it starts getting rusty, the rail, so if there was anything on top, you're not going to see anything. There's something here. 98, it looks like. 21st of the 4th, 98. Wing and Evoker. So that's the oldest I've seen. So 98, 99, 2000 and 2001. Brooke Loves Lee. That looks like it's from 2000 as well. I might get a picture of that one. I told Mav that I was only going to be half an hour. I've pretty much spent another half an hour down here. Okay, let me just swap hands here. Alright. And the locks haven't been unlocked for a while. So these two over here are the ones that have been preserved the best. See, there's another one there. That one's too faded, I can't work that one out. And the other ones, oh, down here, we've got a 2000. Yeah, Caroline plus Glenn Forever, January 2000. Where was the Fijian family? This one here, I think I took a picture of that. Take another one just in case. And there was one more through here, and then I'm going to have to run back. I'll be sipping on some H2O when I get back to an air-conditioned car. 1999, 21st of the 2nd. All right, let's rock and roll. I'm on the inside of the gate now. You could probably crawl in under here, park your car here for 5 minutes. If you're interested in looking what's down there and a few inscriptions, you could probably slide in under there if you're not too weighty. That's where I was up there, so you can see how far down it is. You have to work your way down where it's a little bit safer. This building here with the roller door, she's locked. So what's in there, I have no idea. So we ain't getting in there. Probably fencing. I'll just see if there's a date on this one and then head off. Container hire, Royal Wolf. All right, I'll sign off once I get back to the car. Straight up through there it is. And then I have to work my way back on top of the mountain. I could do with a drink of water.
only just made that. I am struggling big time because of the heat. That's why I hate doing shit like this in summer. I need some water very fast. I'm so dehydrated. Okay, thanks for joining us. We got in 2 explores today, but the other one's not going to be uploaded for a number of years, we promised our gentleman. So from here, from Mooney Creek Lookout and at the Slab, until we see you again on the next adventure or explore, from Mavericks and myself, adios.